Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all are doing fantastic tonight. We are just getting ready for our stream, and we were doing so great until I switched. There we go. All right, we're doing great. Ready to get going tonight. Continuing to stream Pokemon Black, our hardcore Nuzlocke. And we are going for Gym 3 today. Should be so easy. I think the only issue that we're going to run into today is after we beat this third gym. So, without further ado, let's get started. Oh, that was the wrong button. That was the B button. Nope, don't want to do that. That is okay, yes. Okay. Gosh, can't even get my Red Bull open. Jeez Louise. There we go. Alright, let's make sure that this stream is actually working. Stream manager. Oh, yep, there we go. We're live, I think. Yeah? I think so. Are we Okay, I'm gonna do a thumbs up. And then we're gonna double check and make sure that's working. Yep. Seems to be working. We're gonna wave now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, working on Twitch. I know we're trying to stream to Twitch and YouTube right now, but we'll see how successful this stream is to YouTube. I primarily only care about Twitch right now. So the YouTube stream is a cherry on top if it's actually working, which Lord only knows if it is. So let's go ahead and find Burr. I know he's around here somewhere. The third gym leader. Let's take a look at the team real fast, actually. Okay. Uncle Arson. Alright, and the level cap is 23 here for this next gym. So I think let's put in Shai Halud. He's one of my favorite on the team right now. Rob Baller's a close second. Well, I guess a close third after our Uncle Arson, but oh, right. We need to actually go to the gym first. Once we go to the gym, then we can find the team grunt that we need to take down. I think my audio should be fine. If there's any issues with my audio, let me know. The Pokemon gameplay audio might be a little bit quiet, so I'll turn that up just a wee bit. If y'all think it's too loud or too quiet, just let me know. I can adjust that at any time. Yeah, bug type Pokemon ain't much of a challenge, bucko. Not for me, at least. I don't know why it wouldn't be for you. You've got a Oshawott over there. Yeah, Team Plasma. I'm glad to appear. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Stuck behind that sign over there. Alright. You know, after Wednesday night's stream, I just feel so disappointed that we ended up losing our poor little Blunt to that second gym. it really was unnecessary when I when I think about it now. I just sacked him for no reason other than I didn't think to remember that Remy had detect on him, which would have perfectly solved the situation with that special move that they have in that second gym. All I needed to do is end with Remy on that first Pokemon. So take out that first Pokemon with Remy, and then I'd be able to use Detect for the first move against the opponent's Watchog. But alas, I did not. And now here we are, you know? One Pokemon down for no darn reason. Yes, I will go after those bad guys. I will take down the bad guys. Nothing quite as fun as taking down the bad guys, am I right? Ah, oh, geez Louise, we're gonna need this Red Bull if we're gonna make it through anything tonight. Yay! Leave the weak one to me, my rear end. I bet you take the weak ones to yourself, my guy. After that experience in the woods, I'm just traumatized. Because what kind of gym leader would just let a random child deal with fighting all of the random trainers by himself? Okay. For Sandile, Raw Baller might be best. Yeah. Yeah. That way we can use Mega Drain. Maybe Leech Seed. Leech Seed? Does he have Leech Seed? I thought he did. And now I'm not exactly sure. Yep. Oh, even better. Well, let's just we'll use Growth, increase our special attack, and then just use Mega Drain there. I don't think we need to go through the process of trying to Leech Seed and Stun Spore. Just seems like unnecessary steps. Exactly. Exactly. There we go. Raw Baller coming in clutch. Oh, right. Can't use the same move twice in a row. Okay, well then. Oh, I guess I could have used Growth again. But, hey. At least here we paralyzed the guy. We should heal back up to full health on this next Mega Drain. Almost like we haven't had any damage. Thought I heard something there. That was weird. Make sure I didn't hear some weird noise. Either that or I'm hearing things, but you know, I guess there's a first time for everything. Yeah, it's bad for Team Plasma. Getting beaten by a child. Alright. Go ahead and take care of the rest of this Team Plasma. Okay, yeah, it was nothing. I'm just hearing things. Well, it was something, but it was nothing something. Yeah, unity to the land, yada yada yada. That's what they all say. Bring the hero back. What even makes you think that the hero's gonna want to be on your side, guys? Like, y'all are the one kidnapping Pokemon and oppressing the people. Yeah. Some people are just so thick-headed, you know? That's what this guy makes me think of. Hey, looks like my gosh, guys, we're up to 2 viewers now. Welcome in, guys. I think it's funny, we were actually at 4 viewers a second ago, and then we lost 2 people. RIP. Sorry to those 2 guys that left. Welcome to the 2 people that are remaining. Glad to have you here. We are just about to absolutely light a fire under this bug-type gym leader with Uncle Arson. Hey, sir. Hey, dude. Thanks for joining the stream. Glad you could join, man. I saw you followed me earlier, and I was very proud to see it. I mean, for no reason other than it's good to see people following me that I know. How you doing, man? How's your Friday night going? Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yeah, it has been a while. I've realized that just practicing. Nice. I think I've realized that there's a 15-second delay, or between 10 and 15 seconds from when I say something in real time and when it gets streamed to you. So in my mind, it seems like an eternity before you respond, but that's completely in my mind. So what are you practicing? Anything exciting, or just perfecting your skills to be a better violin teacher? Or are you practicing anything other than violin right now? Oh, scales. Oh, what a freaking delight, man. Scales are just the best. It's okay. You'll appreciate this as someone who loves music. My son got a toy for Christmas that is not a piano, but it is it's a weird toy that makes a lot of noise, and it's got like set music sounds that it'll play when you hit certain of the notes. But it does have 7 buttons that are effectively an octave, one short of an octave. And I've been trying to get him to, my 1-year-old son, been trying to get him to understand each note. And he will occasionally, not consistently, but he will occasionally, I will play a note, I will sing the note, and then he will try to match the note, which is awesome. He's not doing a great job because he's only 1 year old, but at least he's trying. And I think that's a great sign, right? It's the least you can ask for from a guy who's only 1 year old. And then one of these days I'm going to get him like not an actual piano, but there are a lot of decent, moderately decent piano toys that have like 2 to maybe like 3 octaves that are actually laid out as an actual piano. And I want to get one of those for him someday, maybe in the next 2 years or so he can figure that out. Yeah, I don't know if Piano Foundations, I mean, it worked. I fundamentally have a better understanding of piano and how to play piano and scales and chords and all that jazz. I have a fundamentally better understanding now than I did before I went to college. which I guess means that it worked out after all. And all I need is a fundamental understanding, because you forgot it all. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you actually play an actual instrument, an actual other instrument, right? I'll be honest, I haven't been doing much with singing in a long time, pretty much since I graduated. So because of that, I don't really use my instrument after all. So I guess I didn't dump any information that was in my head for new information. But I feel like if you're actively practicing a different instrument, right, like the violin, you will be more likely to maybe dump some of that unnecessary information out the back of your head if you don't need it. I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking out of my rear end, but that's just how it feels like to me sometimes. All that to say, I hope to instill at least a modicum of appreciation for piano in him, you know? At least a little bit more than I had. My parents didn't hate the piano by any stretch of the imagination. I just didn't, I didn't have any piano appreciation before I went to college. I was thinking about this the other day because my brother-in-law actually performs, right, out here in Nashville. He plays the guitar and he does all that jazz, right? He plays with bands and he does all kind of gigs. Super awesome. And as a kid, it was always the cool thing for a guy to learn how to play guitar. But as an adult, I wonder, is it not just like a little bit cooler to play the piano? And is it not just a little bit more practical if you know how to play the piano? I feel like that skill translates to a lot of other musical knowledge. Maybe it doesn't, but I think it does, at least in my personal opinion. Yeah. As someone who didn't know or learn, or I wasn't taught or sought to learn music until I went to college, because you need to start accompanying your students. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, you need to get back at that. Yeah. I have man, I have no envy for that. I could barely get through piano foundations by myself, let alone accompanying anyone. As someone, you knew that you accompanied me playing violin. As someone who has been accompanied by piano and violin, I have so much appreciation for the people who do the accompanying. Obviously, the people who accompany with piano, violin, brass instrument, whatever it is. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, man. Those were times. I have so much respect and admiration for it because I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know what I was doing. You'll never... Yeah. I get regretting that decision. I remember, man, looking back on it now, that song, I could have done so much more to practice that song, and I could have been so much more intentional about practicing with you, and that could have been so much better. So I'm sorry. But hey, you live and you learn, and you can't take back any of those decisions. So good. I'm glad it's okay. I do look back and sometimes I wonder, man, how did I make it through college all 4 years? And the answer is by the grace of God. By the grace of God. But hey, we made it through, and that's all that matters. And we're both alive, right? And one of us is actually using his degree. So that's all that really matters, right? One of these days, I'll get back to performing in some kind of capacity. Whether that's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's great to hear from you, and know that you're not to know that you're using your skills well. Someone has to, right? Man, I think we're up to like 4 viewers now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One and all. You don't have to be shy, you other 3. You can also chat. Hawkeye Classy is not going to hurt any of you, I don't think. I mean, he might, but I doubt it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's a nice guy. I trust him. So are you just practicing your scales tonight on Valentine's Day? Not spending, got any fun plans for the weekend or anything like that? I wasn't gonna ask that. I wasn't gonna ask that. That's not exactly the point I was getting at, but I mean, I would have asked you that probably in private, but yeah, no. Yeah. What can I say? I'm not great at beating around the I'm not great at beating around the bush. Well, hey, that's okay. I mean, it's not like my wife and I are doing anything on Valentine's Day. But to be fair, I mean, it's hard to do things on Valentine's Day unless you like plan super far in advance. I was talking to a couple of my coworkers, and they were telling me about how difficult it is for them, like weeks in advance, to try and get reservations for places. And excuse me, at that rate, it's almost like why even try on Valentine's Day? Why not just go to dinner or something? Like what my wife and I are gonna do. We are gonna go to dinner this weekend, which is probably a better idea, at least in my opinion. Just because it's easier than trying to actually get a reservation or go somewhere on Valentine's Day. Oh. I clicked out of my window and everything freaked out. It is overrated with reservations. And I mean, I take my comment with a grain of salt because I've never been to like a really fancy restaurant on Valentine's Day. But also, I don't know that I'd ever want to go to a really fancy restaurant on Valentine's Day. Because if you're looking to have like an intimate, sweet, dinner with someone, it feels like that's hard to do if everyone and their brother is out also at Valentine's, At whatever fancy restaurant on Valentine's. Okay, so here's something you'll appreciate. Well, I guess tangentially related. My wife's birthday is the week of Valentine's, typically, or the week before Valentine's, and it's difficult to do like 2 things: to do something on her birthday and then to do something on Valentine's. So we wanted to do something for her birthday, and she let me know in December, or November actually, that Hans Zimmer was actually going to be out here in Nashville for the end of his tour, and we ended up doing that as like an early birthday thing for her earlier. Yeah, Hans. Earlier this month. I think it was almost 2 weeks ago now, like a week and a half ago. That was so much fun. Like my wife is a huge Hans Zimmer fan. $500, holy crap, dude. okay, so I think I only ended up spending like geez Louise, $500. At what venue? Was it at like the Hollywood Bowl or something? Because our tickets were only, I mean, take for a grain of salt, we're not in California. Our tickets were just about 200, I think. Okay, Staples Center. Yeah. That's still, I think, a bigger venue than, I can never remember what the name of the stadium out here is, but it's the one that the Nashville Predators play at, the hockey team. It's not Nissan. It's, I can just Google it. I have a computer right in front of me. Thank you. Bridgestone Arena. Yep. Well, yeah, Ticketmaster. Hey, look at that. The people who are just sitting silently watching our conversation decide to join in. Yeah, Bridgestone Arena. I think the tickets were just under $200, and that included parking as well, which was really nice. But I also bought them the day that the tickets opened, like that hour, I think. And also we were 2 rows back from literally the top row in the entire stadium. So that was nosebleeds of the nosebleeds. Like, to the point where I don't get iffy when it comes to heights at all. But I was very nearly like, ooh, geez Louise, nobody push me because I'm just going to fall. And I don't want to fall, That was rough. Very, very rough. Especially for, I would think that my wife has a little bit more of a lack of appreciation for heights, is maybe a generous way to say it. But she handled it like a champ. All that to say, we went to go see Hans Zimmer, and I think it was the last day of his tour. And it was great. It was a lot of fun. I always forget how much of his music I know because I don't actively listen just to his stuff. But he's had such a massive effect on so many great movies, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and I posed the question, kind of the question of which came first, the chicken or the egg. And the form of the question was, is Hans Zimmer successful only because all of the movies he happened to write his excellent music for was also successful? Or were those movies successful because his music was so great? Right? Because it just seems like so many of the movies early in his career were unbelievably, yes, were unbelievably good, right? And so much of the music that he played, John Williams as well, like so much of the music that he played was stuff from like 20, 25 years ago. I mean, the obvious older ones are like Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, I say older, like these movies aren't, I guess they're like 20 plus years old. Like Gladiator and Pirates of the Caribbean. As well as some of the newer stuff. He ended up playing, I think the encore was the song from Inception that I can't remember the name for the life of me. But he also played, it was either the last song or the second to last song before the encore, was from No Time to Die, which was a great movie. My wife and I really liked that movie. And that one was, I want to say, 2023. Oh, yeah. Encore was James Bond and then Time from Inception. Yeah. Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. But yeah, all that to say, Hans Zimmer was great. I'm glad that I saw him in concert. I would have regretted it if I didn't. So really, the credit goes to my wife for wanting to go. Because if she hadn't wanted to go, who knows if I would have even tried to. Noise indeed. Yep. Have you ever seen, I mean, I take it by your reaction, maybe not, but have you ever seen Hans Zimmer in concert or John Williams in concert? I know Imperial Ghostbusters answered that question. Did you see John Williams at the Hollywood Bowl? It was probably when you were in college, wasn't it? Didn't he perform when we were in college? At the Hollywood Bowl? I can't remember. Ooh. But, yeah, that was like 2014, my man. Yeah, that's when you and I went to go see John Williams at the Hollywood Bowl. I'm pretty sure he's played at the Hollywood Bowl since then. I mean, I would assume that he's played at the Hollywood Bowl since then. But, Hawkeye, do you mean that he's planning on... Oh, yeah, no, I was trying to remember when we saw him. You're right, I was trying to remember when we saw him. Hawkeye, when you say Revenge of the Sith will be this year, do you mean they'll play the music to the movie on screen? Because that would be quite a bit of fun. I always see people post, yeah, in concert, yeah. I always see people post about that stuff, and I wish I could go to something like that, because at least to my knowledge, I haven't seen anyone like that out here that I would want to go to. Because the only things I could think of that I would want to go to would be maybe Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. That would be quite a bit of fun. Yeah, speaking of concerts. Oh, yeah, you did? Yeah, okay, so to your first point, Imperial Ghostbusters, you know, I'm realizing that my chat is on the screen, and it is completely cut off. So let's try that again. We'll just put that there. Okay. To your first point, Jurassic Park. I can't remember if you told me about that, but that would be so sick. And I know my wife would kill to go see that in concert, probably, because she loves Jurassic Park and she really enjoys his John Williams stuff. It's funny you mention Hawkeye Nashville Symphony, because after the Hans Zimmer concert, I was speaking to my wife, and I'm like, man, I did not appreciate going to concerts when I was in college, because I had to. I had no choice because it was a part of my degree. And now that I am not being obligated by grades to go to the symphony or to see concerts, I don't. And I really wish that I did. But I was telling her as we were walking in, before we got into the Hans Zimmer concert, I was telling my wife, man, we really need to go to the symphony. Didn't I fail concert attendance? I almost did. I almost did on a technicality, I think. And then, okay, so that's a fun story. So I started out in college as a political science major, right? And then halfway through my second year, I switched to Bachelor of Arts in Music with an emphasis in business. And when I switched over, my supervisor didn't tell me. For some reason, they got mixed up, and they backlogged me owing concerts for my first 3 semesters, even though I wasn't a music major. So up until like the last 3 weeks of the semester, I didn't even know that. And when I spoke to them to make sure, like, hey, you know, I only have like what, 3 or 4 concerts left, they were like, no, you've got like I don't know, 15 or 20 that you got to do in the next week and a half before the end of the school semester. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so apparently they thought that I needed all those extra concerts. I didn't. They ended up wiping those. And then I only needed like 3 more concerts, which I ended up doing. But I will admit, my last semester, it was a stretch what qualified as a concert. And maybe that was just because I yeah, no, my last semester, and it might have even been, I was probably stressing my second to last semester too, but my last semester, I was like, I will take anything that has a pamphlet that I can pass off as being a concert that I attended. And then I ran into some issues where some of the concerts that I actually did go to, and some of the student recitals that I went to, I didn't actually save the bulletin, and so I had to go back. And there was a couple of students a couple of recitals on campus that I went to, and I just never picked up a pamphlet for it. And I had to find people who also went that knew that I was actually there. So I wasn't gonna like lie to them and tell them I was at a concert or a recital that I wasn't at. Yeah. 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 Hey man, I will tell you, it has been it's probably been less than a year, but it has been many months since I have woken up in a hot sweat in the middle of the night due to some kind of dream or something about me missing something in school. And some days I wonder if I really did graduate. And apparently I did. By the grace of God. I remind myself of that frequently. Oh, okay. This is my fun little anecdote. If I've said this anecdote once since the Hans Zimmer concert, I've said it like at least 15 times. But speaking of professors, when we were at the Hans Zimmer concert, okay, as someone who gets no use out of my degree, yes, for me, it was. And for a lot of people, it is. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. 100%. And if I could take it back, I would, and I would have just done like trade school or something like that. Because A, it's cheaper, and B, the skills are much more practical. Excuse me, and lead to actual jobs and an actual job field, you know. But that being said, I do have my current job because there was as much as they required a bachelor's degree, and then they interviewed me, and then I got my job. So I partially credit the job I have because I have a degree, but I probably would be just fine if I didn't go to college. And maybe that's a hot take. I know a lot of people really, really like higher education. And higher education can be really awesome. But there are a lot of people that don't need it to pursue the careers that they want to pursue. And it's a really bad thing to just go to college because you don't know what to do. And I fear that a lot of, and this is complete speculation on my part, I fear that it is just culturally associated that the next step after call you out. I'm not necessarily just calling you out. I'm calling myself out too. I would be doing just fine if I didn't go to college, and I wouldn't have had to deal with any of my student debt. So that would have been great. But alas, here we are. Can't take any of those decisions back, you know? So oh yeah, but as I was saying, I think that I could totally be assuming this, could totally be talking out of my rear end, but I think that there is just kind of an association that, at least in America, once you graduate high school, just the natural next step is to go to college, because that's what most people do, or at least most people in like lower middle income up. Hey, tell your dad I said hi. That's awesome. That's so great, man. Yeah. Thankfully, I haven't been working at Starbucks in a hot minute, so no shade to Starbucks, but also a little bit of shade to Starbucks. I ain't trying to, throw anybody at Starbucks under the bus. My Starbucks peeps, they know who they are, and they were great friends for all of college. I'll be honest though, ever since I stopped working at Starbucks after I graduated, we pretty much don't go to Starbucks anymore. And that's not like perfectly true. We just don't go out of our way to go to Starbucks. There are some pretty decent coffee shops around us, so it's pointless, I guess, to go to Starbucks if we, don't need to. That being said, my mom and my aunts, whenever they just send gifts to me or my wife, they just send Starbucks gift cards, which is very sweet. But typically we don't go to Starbucks unless we get a Starbucks gift card from them. Yeah, I'm not feeling super fang, so we'll just not learn that. Okay, so here's a question for you. Speaking of Hans Zimmer, this is so tangentially related. Did you ever watch Dune when it came out in theaters or even after theaters? I know this movie is like probably going on 3 years old now, but I don't know that we talked about. You haven't seen Dune? Oh my God. Yeah, you need to see Dune. You really need to see Dune. The reason I made that comment is because this little guy right here, is nicknamed Shai Hulud, and it's a reference from Dune that Imperial Ghostbuster made in the chat on Wednesday when I was on stream, and that's what we nicknamed him. But yeah, Hans Zimmer did the music for Dune as well, which he also played some stuff from Dune at the concert, which was very, very fun. Yes, the soundtrack is fire. Yeah. And the movie is also great too. You know what? We're going to get rid of Headbutt. We don't need Headbutt on Shai Hulud. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch the movie, Oscar Isaac, my beloved. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't he gonna be in a movie? I can't remember. Yeah, so great to see you too, man. Yeah, yeah, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll give you a call and we'll catch up. Thanks for hopping in, man. It's great to chat at you. We'll see you later. Okay, Frankenstein. Okay, yeah. Adios, my guy. Talk to you later. Did they put out a trailer for Frankenstein yet? Because I hadn't seen anything about it, but I saw a photo, or like a still from it. Oh, okay. And then I just saw the still. Okay. Yeah, that looks like, I mean, yeah, you sent that still. Yeah, I was trying to remember where I saw it from, but yeah. You sent it in the Discord. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably end up going to see that. It seems like fun. I don't know. I can't remember the last Frankenstein movie I saw. But I assume that the last Frankenstein movie that came out was probably an interesting adaptation, to say the least. Yep, this is everybody's reminder to go watch Dune again, though, because it's a great movie. At least I thought so. And I really enjoyed it. And also to read the book. And also to just read more books in general. One of these days I'll do that again. But it is not this day. Every time that I remember that I finished Dune in a weekend, I'm like, hey, you know, I can definitely read more books. Reading is literally 1984. I actually, that's totally an aside, but I was thinking about starting that book the other day. But yeah, every time I think about finishing Dune, I just think to myself, man, if I finish Dune, I can probably just pick up and read whatever it is that I want to read. And I did that with Bullet Train, and I haven't like picked up and finished a book since then, which is really disappointing. Because there are so many books that I want to actually finish. Like, what is it? Crime and Punishment. I started that book. I got like a third of the way through, and it was really interesting. Then I just set it down one day, and I forgot to pick it back up. And here we are, like 2 years later. Really depressing. Speaking of good books, I was thinking the other day I should at some point reread Animal Farm. I remember reading that in high school, and that book is so short. I mean, at the time it didn't feel all that short, but looking back on it, that book is really short. That's a pretty quick read. I mean, even 1984 it's not like super long compared to some of the novels that are coming out nowadays. Seems like every fiction book has to be between like 400 and 500 pages at a minimum. At least it feels that way. Whether or not that is true, I'm not sure, but it certainly feels that way at times. I gotta say, so far this is very uneventful. No major failures. No problems. Very straightforward game tonight. And man, we've had such a lively chat, you know, it's unbelievably awesome. Oh, geez Louise. The next gym is level cap of 27, so should probably keep Arson back so we don't over level him. So you up to anything exciting tonight, IGB? Oh yeah, building your droid? Yeah. Nice. You'll have to show me that later. Presumably, I mean, you were getting pretty close to being done with it the other night, right? Like maybe 60% done? So it'll come together pretty well. Awesome sauce. You know, I'm surprised. This raw baller is doing more than I expected her to do, you know? I was not expecting much because I don't hear good things about Cottony as a Pokemon, but apparently they're not all entirely true. Must be a skill issue for all those people who complain. Oh man, that sucks. Every day I'm reminded, and by every day I mean the last 2 days, I'm reminded that I lost that Blitzel encounter on Wednesday, and it makes me a little bit sad. Yeah, rip you and your stolen Pokemon. Alright. So, we've got Sharon coming up next. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we forgot to add this to the stream. There we go. We got 3 gym badges. 3 down, 5 to go. Alright, we'll start with Shai Hulud. And then, what do we got? Panseer. Yeah, we'll stick with... No, yeah, he'll switch into Duat, the water type, to take out Shai Hulud because water's strong against ground and rock. Then we'll switch into Cottony. Cottony doesn't have a lot of great stats, but she should be able to take out the Duat. Then he'll send in Panseer. Then we send Shai Hulud back in. Okay. So we're just going, you know, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the hope here is that we can get another good encounter in the desert. Oh, hey, look at that. Shai Hulud is evolving. Nice. What is this, Boldor? Yeah, Boldor. Look at us go. Power Gem. Let's see. What is Power Gem? Use your attacks with Ray of Light. I mean... Okay, 70, 33 special attack. Yeah, Power Gem doesn't seem great, so let's just give up on that. Shai Hulud is not a special attacking aficionado, so seems like a waste to give him a special attack move that he'll not be able to take real advantage of. After you, no. You do not need to no after you. Okay. Should be primed and ready to go. Let's get our encounter first. No, actually, no. Let's not. Let's take care of this battle. I don't want to deal with our encounter and weaken our Pokemon before we actually get this taken care of. Alright, this should be real easy. Oh right, we won't have to worry about this sandstorm, I don't think. Actually no, are we just a pure rock type? Are we still going to be subject to this sandstorm? Nice. Oh, I guess we are not subject to it. Alright, Raw Baller. You're up. Don't get absolutely smoked. Perfect. Perfect. Mega Drain. I probably could have used Growth first. Yeah. Well, at least we're full up on health. Okay. Got a Citrus Berry there. I say we use one more. Oh, he's gonna have exceptionally high critical chance here, but he's not gonna do enough damage to kill me, even with a crit. Yeah. Okay. Now that we've set up a little bit, should be able to take him out with this one. Yep, there we go. He's going to send in Pansear next, so then we'll go back to Shaihaloo. Alright, there you are, bud. Yeah, thus far, tonight's been very straightforward. Oh, is he gonna burn my freaking berry? Or do I not have a berry? No, I don't have a berry. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and double check. His last Pokemon is gonna be Liepard. I think we set up by using an Iron Defense here, just to really get our defense up. So that way when this Liepard comes in, what do they got? They've got Pursuit, which is physical. Fury Swipe, which is physical. Yeah, so this will really help us make sure that nothing bad happens against this Liepard. As long as we don't stay asleep, we should be good. Alright, any day, bud. You can wake up now. Oh my gosh, this guy is sleeping like a rock. There we go. That's right, buddy. Well, we don't want to switch. We definitely don't want to switch out because then he's going to use Pursuit. Great. He'll use Torment here. We use Smackdown, and then we can use our Poop Throw. Poop Flinger. Nice. Okay. This has been so smooth. I'm feeling good about our next battle, which is going to be N, which is where we lost our which one about the poop? Hey man, I wasn't even the one who came up with that. Oh, yeah, about it going smooth. See, that's the thing. If I say that it's going smooth, I can clip that out of context and then use that in like a TikTok somewhere down the line. So if I don't say it's going smooth, then I can't use that for content. But this next battle is going to be the real test, because that's where our run that we went our furthest ended. But I think we're a little bit better prepared. He's going to start off with Sandile, and we can start off with our... Where are you at? Raw Baller. Right. Yeah, stick that there. Perfect. We'll start off with Raw Baller for his Sandile, and then we don't really have anything for Scraggy. Oh, but he'll send in Darumaka. Okay, so then we can send in Boldor, our Shai-Hulud. Then he'll send in Scraggy. Okay. We're going to take that battle slow, because I don't want to risk anything unnecessarily. All we need to do is switch Raw Baller to the front, which we want to do anyways for our encounter that we're going to get right now. Cross your fingers, maybe we get something good. Or maybe we don't. Nice, Sandile. So this does technically round out our team, because Shai-Hulud is only a rock type, not a ground type. So, and Sandile is ground and dark. Okay, perfect. Okay, so here's the question. What should we name the Sandile? Cross your fingers. We, Jeez Louise. Man, we can't land anything to save our life. Man, this Sandile is a freaking menace. I'm almost tempted to just throw a Pokeball and cross our fingers. Yeah, just for the sake of Raw Baller, if we don't, I'm a little concerned. Here, fingers crossed. Full health is so low chance right now. Perfect. Okay, so now we need a nickname for our ground sand crocodile. This is where, make or break decisions. Kevin? Kevin? The make or break name for our ground crocodile. Sandile, that's what it is. He's gonna be named Kevin. Now my question is, were you thinking of a specific Kevin when you thought of that name? Because a specific Kevin came to my mind, and I just can't help but wonder if that same Kevin also came to your mind. No, you weren't. Oh, okay. I immediately was thinking of Kevin from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Alright, let's take a look at Kevin. See what Kevin's stats are. What is that? Ooh, modest nature. Higher special attack, lowered attack. That's not ideal. Moxie is good though. Assurance is good. Santum is good. Okay. Okay. Glad to have Kevin on the team one way or another. Which is even funnier because this is a girl named Kevin. So... Okay, Mudslap. Replace that sand attack. Don't need that. Now, if I remember correctly, Sandile evolves into a pretty decent final evolution. So we might hold on to Kevin for the brunt of this game. You never know. Yep. Do not need embargo. Oh, but we do need to finish leveling him up. Alright, we need to... Oh, yes, Swagger. Yeah, no, I don't, we don't need Swagger. Alright, let's go ahead and get healed up and then take on this next battle with N. Here we go. Ugh, we're gonna need to get some more repel. Hey, you got a burn heal. And a super potion. Not bad, not bad. Oh, son of a freaking biscuit. Okay, well. And it is Blitzel. Real jealous of you, buddy. Okay, well, hey, this is our chance to have Kevin shine. That's right, doesn't affect Kevin. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I think Kevin is a much better encounter than our last run when we encountered, what was it, Darumaka? Darumaka's fine, but I think Kevin's better. Alright, we're gonna go west, see if we can find any more items over here, and not run into trainers. Okay, need another repel. Boy, we're gonna need to buy more of those. My gosh. Oh no. Ooh, that was close. Oh, jeez Louise, I don't want to get caught by that guy. Oh, I knew that guy was going to turn around. And I did it anyways. Okay, fighting type. Man, our team is so weak to fighting right now. Kevin is weak to fighting. Shahilud is weak to fighting. Remy's weak to fighting. Caddy Jr. is weak to fighting. My goodness gracious. Yeah, we need Raw Baller to... Ooh, no. Need Raw Baller to heal up a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Brings us up to 30. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to find, I guess, someone to counter that. Is Cottony grass or grass flying? That's the question of the day. Raw baller, what you at? Yeah, grass. Yeah. Well, definitely getting our use out of that big root, that's for sure. Are there any items over here? Ah, sweet. Dig. Let's go. Yep, yep. There is a chance, a non-0% chance that I put dig on our buddy, Kevin. Oh, looked out there, I guess. Okay, dude, turn. Turn again. There we go. Woo! And we avoided that train. That's real pro gaming right there. I'm thinking the first guy on this team that's going to be replaced is probably going to be Remy, the Watchog. Because I like Shai-Hulud and I don't want to get rid of him. And he's got roughly the same stats. The only difference is speed, I guess, and special defense. But he's going to evolve again, our Shai-Hulud. So his stats are not yet complete. Actually, let's find out. What is... Follower base stats. Base stats of Boulder is 390. That's not great, but its evolution, Gigalith, is 515. Yeah. Oh, you would have to trade, but because of our fun shenanigans, we should get him at level 30. Right? I think so. And he learns Rock Slide at level 30. I'm thinking Gigalith might be... Man, Gigalith might be great. Okay, let's check out Sandile. So Gigalith's base stat is 515. And Sandile... Come on. Sandile... Krokorok, and Crocodile. I know, Crocodile. Okay, Crocodile, moment of truth. 519 base stat. Yeah, both of them got good base stats. So I'm thinking maybe Kevin and Shai Hulud might be here for the long run. Although, man, that sucks that Kevin's ability lowers his attack, because that's really where he shines, is that attack. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take out these grunts and then get healed up. Get ready for a fight against N. You know, while we're at it, let's check out Cottony's base stats. Cottony base stats. Alright. This guy's got a Watchog. Easy answer here is Uncle Arson. Ooh. Base stat 280. And Whimsicott base stats 480. Not terrible. Yeah, not terrible, but definitely could be better. I'm thinking there's a chance that if we run into a better grass type, we may replace our raw baller. There we go. All right, and Kevin is going to be unbelievably helpful against this gym battle. I didn't even think about that. That's perfect. It is a shame that he won't evolve before the battle, but you know, that's okay. He should be able to do quite a bit to help out. Okay, Trubbish is grass poison. Let's try Flame Charge, see how that works out. Yeah. Oof. Nope, I guess we're not switching anybody out now. Nice, nice. Hey, what a bro, giving us his bike. I don't think we even used the bike when we got to this point in our last playthrough. Hey, the Pokemon musical. Oh, right, we're gonna have to go chat with her about that, aren't we? Alright, I think we are mostly ready for this battle with N. Let's just check our items real fast and make sure. Alright. Cottony has his for grassroot. Cuddy Jr. has berry. Which one does he have? Just a berry, right? Don't think we're gonna need any of the other berries. We'll just leave. Yeah, just leave the Chesto berry on there. Oh no, do not want to switch that. Yeah, I think everybody else is. Oh, right. Oranberry, charcoal, nothing on Boldor, nothing on Sandile, but we don't really have anything to give them right now. Oh, right, before we leave here, we should buy those. Excuse me, buy those repels because I will definitely forget. Oh, right, super repel, nice. All right, glad we got that. And let's go to the Ferris wheel. You know, whenever I get stuck in a cutscene walking behind someone, it just reminds me of games like Skyrim or any other game where you have a companion that is leading you to a destination, but they walk slightly faster than your walking pace and much slower than your running pace, and you kind of just wish they would go faster, you know? Alright. You're under my protection as well. Let my battle cover your retreat. Nice. Alright. And then never Assassin's Creed Revelation solved that and then never used it again. How did they solve it? They solve it by having them have the same like match the speed of the player character. Oh, you locked onto the NPC? Oh, geez Louise. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Whoa, okay. Well, that was weird. I don't think it's that. No, no. I think I must have hit some weird button. Okay, yeah, so you lock onto the NPC and went autopilot. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, like kind of like I would assume that it's kind of like what you do in what is it, Red Dead Redemption 2 when you're riding your horse and you can just go into autopilot behind whoever you're following. Yeah, yeah, basically, yeah. Okay, I think it's back to normal. They called it walk and talk. Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Why did they stop doing it? That makes no sense to stop. Because it's Ubisoft? Why do anything that makes sense, you know? Yeah, I feel like everyone on YouTube and Twitch that I see in the gaming sphere, or relatively around the gaming sphere, is just talking about how Ubisoft is going down in a ball of fire. And I don't know, because I haven't been paying any attention to the new game, so I have no clue. Alright, so he's definitely going to play Daramaka next. So then we go Kevin. Actually, let's see, what moves did he have? Facade Headbutt and Fire Punch. Actually, Shai-Hulud is a better choice. We'll switch into Shai-Hulud. He's got a better defense and better attack. That'll help us get this done a little bit faster. All right. Get back to the fun here. After this, he's probably gonna play him next. I don't want to stick with Shai-Hulud because he's gonna send in his fighting type Pokemon after this one. Nice. GG. Man, I remember us losing to a Pokemon that had Rollout, and I thought that it was the second gym leader, but apparently it's not, and I have no idea who we lost to that had Rollout. Okay, we're switching into Uncle Arsene because they're neutral. Oh, nice. Yeah, best bet here is... Oh, did I lose because I used Rollout? That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Right. I did lose him on the second gym because I used Rollout. Alright, I'm confused. What do I think the odds are that I hit this flame charge? We take that chance. We take that chance. We got full HP. What's the worst that could happen? Absolutely nothing. That's what's gonna happen. Alright. And then he'll send out the Sigilyph. We'll send Shai-Hulud back out. Man. Having a little bit of strategy goes a long way. Oh, is he going to use... Oh, Tailwind, which doubles his speed. Psybeam and Air Cutter are both special defense attacks. Let's just use Rock Blast and cross our fingers. Cool. With our luck, we're going to get confused here. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. but it doesn't matter because Shai-Hulud carry it all the way, man. Nice, nice. All right, so we actually have a chance to go up against Elisa, which is great because okay. Elisa, the Lisan al-Gaib, indeed, the Lisan al-Gaib, and it's funny you say that because he is going to prove himself yet again in this next gym battle because he has Smackdown, which is a rock type move that is super effective against flying types, and Elisa, the electric type gym, is the next one, has 2 electric flying types. So the only way we can use a super effective ground type move is by using Smackdown first. So Shai-Hulud is, I mean, he's going to carry this battle. Let's bring him to the front before I forget. And heal up. All right, so they've got Volt Switch. Yeah. What do I think the odds are that they use Volt Switch on the first turn? Do I switch into... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. The trainer has Emolga, the flying electric type. And they have an electric type move, a flying type move, a dark type move, and a normal type move. Their electric type move is going to be their most powerful move and also switches them out with a party member that is in the back of the team. So I say we bring out Shai-Hulud, they use Volt Switch, and then we switch into Kevin the Sandile. So no damage actually, it doesn't actually hit us because we're ground type. Okay. Feeling the strategy here. Man, all 3 of these Pokemon have Volt Switch. Okay. Oh, right, we need to decorate a Pokemon. Okay, who are we gonna decorate? We'll decorate Shai-Hulud because he, you know, the Lisan al-Gaib, you know? Alright, I need to... Yeah, I love how smooth this is and not jittery at all. Okay, that's perfect. That's all we need. Glasses and a top hat. Yes, this looks okay. Nice. Yep, see ya. Okay. Let's go hit the gym. Oh yeah, rip this guy. Yep. Not a fan of this dude. At least he like, you know, learns, I guess. But not before inflicting family trauma. You know, I'm going to say something that might be a hot take. I think Red Bull is freaking delicious. It very much gives me almost like a Sour Patch Kids vibe. Not that it tastes like Sour Patch Kids, but it's got the vibe. And it's very tasty. Alright. Yes, we'll take care of her. We'll make sure nothing happens. Yes, being a parent is hard. Alright, let's actually get our bike registered. Perfect. Woo! Oh, this isn't the gym. It's the... oh yeah, it's the battle subway. Alright, the versus recorder. Nice to have it. Whew! That was a big yawn. Okay, where the heck is, oh, is it? Is it over here? Yep, this is the gym. Nice, thanks, bro. Okay, I have no idea how to get through this puzzle, so we'll just ride the rails. Do we just want to... No, we'll just leave. Let's level everybody up to the level cap. Or right before the level cap. If we can. Yeah, Kevin. Let's go ahead and switch Kevin in to the front. So we can use him before the actual gym leader battle. And he will still be very effective. Oh, okay, I guess they'll all probably have emolgos. Yeah, Kevin doesn't have any rock type moves. Nope. So he is useless here. Off to Shai Hulud. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh. Nice. And then we can just use Mud Slap. Okay, okay, cool. So here's what we do. We use Smackdown. Because they're going to be inclined to use Spark. So after we use Smackdown, we switch over to Kevin. And then he can use his ground type moves and take them out real fast. Of course they use double team. But you can't miss the Mud Slap. Nice. Okay, the path has been changed. Okay, well, based on how the last battle went, I'm going to assume that this guy's going to have an Emolga as well. Which, just for safety's sake, we'll use a super potion on this guy. Don't want to be making any costly mistakes at this point. Rich boy Cody. Okay, pal. Yeah, that's right. You use your fire on my rock. See how well that goes for you. Yeah, you know, let's use Rock Blast. It may not be as effective, but... Ah, geez Louise. Thunder Wave. That's so freaking annoying. You know what? I hope we have a... either a full heal or a paralyzed heal. Because I'm realizing I may not. Come on, 3. Oh, didn't need it. Nice. Alright, here's hoping. Okay, cool. We do have a paralyzed heal. I'm going to save it until we actually get to... Oh, jeez Louise. Another trainer, just what we need. Alright, we'll just start with the Rock Blast then on this one. Yeah, geez Louise, Shai-Hulud does not have a lot of PP for his moves. Small PP, as they would say. Hey, if we're lucky 3? No, just 2. Nice. Well, it's a good thing that none of the Pokemon on the gym leader's team has Pursuit, because that'd be real awkward if they did. Would be very unfortunate for us, but we have nothing to worry about. No Pursuit. Oh no, that's a lie. They do have Pursuit. On the Emolga. Oh, rip. It should be fine though, because they'll be Volt switching anyways. So, geez Louise, Shai-Hulud, if you could please just attack once. There we go. Maybe once more? No. Alright. What a waste. See, here's the thing, man. You got to do it on this one. Because he's not going to kill you. But he might if you just don't... Jeez Louise. Now we have to switch out, and there's a chance that he'll use Pursuit. Nope. Okay, good. We're good. I don't think it would have killed us, but it's wouldn't have been nice either way. Okay, there we go. Taking care of business, slowly but surely. Alright. Let's heal up a little bit. Man. Okay, we missed the tram. That was my bad. Okay. Woohoo. Okay. I hope this is the right roller coaster. I should have realized there was another trainer here. Man, this game really wants you to fight every single trainer in the gym. At least in all of the gyms we've done thus far. Okay. We use Smackdown and then switch to Kevin. And of course, they use double team. Oh, did that work? Perfect. Alright, and then hopefully they use an electric type attack. That does no damage. And we resist that. Perfect. Hopefully this is the one. Alright, this is the one. Need to use this paralyze heal. And because I am paranoid, we're going to take the Oran Berry off of Remy and give it to Kevin. It's not a lot, but it is something. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh wait, no, we can level up everybody to the level cap. Let's do that real fast. Hone Claws. I believe that raises attack and special attack. Attack and accuracy. Yeah, we don't need sand attack because we've got two other guys that currently have effectively sand attack. Okay, 27. Giga Drain. Nice. Yes, you should learn Giga Drain. Nice. And Kevin. Finally, Uncle Arson. There we go. We're all set to go. Okay, so our plan is to smack down, switch to Kevin, kill him off, and then switch back to Shai-Hulud. Or actually, do we No, wait, no. We expect them to do Volt Switch, because that's going to be their most effective move. So we switch to Kevin. They'll have no effect. Oh, yes, and then we can use Torment. Oh, jeez Louise, that was a lot of damage. I'm guessing we can't do that again. If it can't use Aerial Ace, it's probably going to do Pursuit or Quick Attack. Okay, good. Glad I did not switch there. And then we can switch to Shai-Hulud. So he's just going to switch to Volt Switch from here. Yeah, let's just let him do that, see how much damage we tank here. Should be a decent amount. Okay, perfect. Then we... Oh, no, we can't do that. Okay, so this strategy isn't working out as well as I thought it would. But that's okay, we're gonna pivot. Okay. We use Shai-Hulud. They're going to use Volt Switch because they're going to see the kill with Volt Switch. So we switch into Kevin that has no effect. Then they're going to see the kill with Aerial Ace. Right? So we switch into... Who else has the best defense? Remy? Yeah, of course. Unless, of course, we get unlucky and they just use Aerial Ace here. Oh. Okay, great, well. Great, great, great. Yeah, Aerial Ace. Okay. At least I was right about that. Okay, let's just try Hypnosis, see what happens. Volt Switch, of course. Which is going to do more damage. Not going to kill us, but it'll get us pretty low. Perfect. And that lands. Nice, nice, nice. Of course, static. Okay, what do we think? Do we think they're going to wake up here? If they wake up, they're probably going to use Volt Switch. So we should switch into Kevin. Yep. Probably going to use Aerial Ace again. So then we switch into Caddy Jr., who should have better speed, right? No. No. This guy's got insane speed. There's no way I'm going to be faster than this guy. But I can use Fake Out. A booyah, baby. Let's go. And then he's probably going to use Volt Switch here. So we switch back to Kevin. Let's see here real fast. I'm pretty sure Fake Out can only be used first turn the user is in battle. Yeah, so we won't be able to use that again. Okay, but okay, he's gonna use the Volt Switch. We switch into... Man, it would be so nice to have somebody with quick attack right now. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Man, I feel like we really painted ourselves into a corner here. Yeah, I gotta use that aerial ace there. And then he's gonna use Volt Switch, so we switch over to... And I don't know that... Man, I'm just taking damage for no reason. Okay, we're gonna have to lose somebody here. The question is who? And the only person I really feel comfortable about losing is Remy. Okay. Do I think I could tank an aerial ace with my Ignite? I think I could. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta sack Remy. Yeah, of course. They use quick attack there. Alright. We switch to Uncle Arson. Yeah, man. And that other... Yeah, their other Pokemon is Zebra Strike. Also super fast. Oh, I guess our only opportunity is to use Rollout here. He's going to use Aerial Ace, so... Yeah. Yeah. We're going to lose him here. It would have been... I guess we could have used Torment. But no. Now we're sacking this. We're losing the whole kit and caboodle. Ah, geez Louise. Yeah. Volt switching out. Yep. Lost Shai-Hulud. I was feeling so good about this one too. But, you know, that's what happens. You feel good about it and then you lose. What the heck? Why didn't he use Aerial Ace? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Maybe I could have used Stun Spore to paralyze them. Yeah, I guess I would have needed to just really tank those hits with Shai-Hulud. Like, how else could I have... They're always going to use... Volt Switch on one. Right? Because that's going to be their most powerful attack. Or should I have started with Sandile? So then they use Aerial Ace and switch into Kevin. And then from there use Torment. Yeah. Well, that was great, guys. That was a great one. Now we've got to yeah, F in the chat. F in the chat indeed. But hey, you know what we get to do now? We get to update our death counter to 0 deaths. Which is pretty cool, you know, in my book. Nope. Woo, 0 deaths. That feels pretty good. See if I can remember how to reset the game. Apparently not. Oh yeah, that's the wrong button. That's fine. Yes, delete all save data. Yep, it is really okay to delete all save data. All right, well. In light of where we ended, I think it is still best for us to have our pig knight as a starter. Oh, what's going on there? There we go. Just because in that situation, it's still going to be worse to have Oshawott or Snivy. Yep, all the way back to the beginning. Well, let's see if we can at least get back to Gym 1 tonight. That would at least be okay. Okay, so now we know for Gym 2, we do want to have a Pat Rat, so we can use Detect to prevent ourselves from getting one-hit KO. Yes, yes, 2 best friends. I honestly don't know why it's still showing Kevin on the screen, because Kevin's not here. Kevin has passed. So how is your model going along, bro? Your droid. Only 1 arm left. Dang, man, you're almost done. Alright, our goal before we get off tonight is to get past Gym 1. That is our only goal. Yeah, thanks, Juniper. We appreciate it. Alright, Tepig. You and me, we're going all the way. Alright, what are we gonna nickname this Tepig? Last one was Uncle Arson. Oh, one before that was Bacon Jr. One before that was Bacon. Why is it still showing Sandile up there? There is no Sandile, buddy. Chuck Norris? If Chuck Norris doesn't make it all the way, I'll be really disappointed. So Chuck Norris as it is. You know, you gotta believe in yourself, right? You gotta, what's the thing that people do? You gotta like project it into existence, right? That's what we're doing here with Chuck Norris. Dang, this Snivy is doing a decent amount of damage. If he crits, we're screwed. Oh, of course, and he's not going to. Wow. Oh, hey, well, Joe, look at that. Guess what time it is? It's time for us to open a pack in Pokemon Pocket TCG. We can play 2 Pokemon games at the same time. And hopefully we'll get something rare while we're streaming. Although I highly doubt it. Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. It looks like we got something. Looks like we got something rare. Moment of truth here, guys. You want to see this? Oh, jeez Louise, my it's just hard. Ah, Pachiriku EX. Never mind. Wow. Lame. I got so excited that I was gonna pull something cool on stream. How embarrassing. All right. Take out this Oshawott. Oh, nice. Well, I don't know if it's technically nice. Our Tepig has the Nature Lonely, which gives us plus attack, but minus defense. So that means we're going to be a little bit more of a glass cannon. We are going to need someone to be a bit of a tank. And maybe we'll luck into finding another Roggenrola. Who knows? Hey, look at that. Level 6. Yeah, you better go apologize to my mother. Yeah, let's take a look at our Pokemon real fast. Oh, not that. Pokemon. Yeah, why in the heck is it showing Sandile? I have no idea why it's doing that. Here, let's see if we can... No, weird. Who do we think our first encounter is going to be? Is it going to be a Patrat? Or is it going to be a Lillipup? That's pretty much the only options. Thanks, Mom. Yes, I'm gonna thank the professor. After we go see my friend, kind of get yelled at by her dad. Or definitely get yelled at by her dad. I could probably fall asleep to this music, and I'm not sure if that's a compliment or an insult. It's definitely calming, that's for sure. Yes, yes, yes. Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. Yes. Chuck Norris. Here's the problem, Imperial Ghostbuster. Don't got enough letters here. We'll have to go C-H-U-K. Norris. Modern problems require modern solutions. It is such a great name. Thank you, Juniper, for validating me. Yay. Alright, now let me free. Let me be free. Yeah, I can't believe it, but I'm actually kind of hoping that I run into a Pat Rat. If only for Gym 2. Alright, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, they are real cute, ain't they? Ooh, jeez Louise. Getting a wee bit late, ain't it? Alright, come on guys. Let's go, 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 go. Okay, how cute. We'll all take our step at the same time, guys. Woo! Yeah. So let's catch a Pokemon, guys. Woo! Never done that before. Never caught a Pokemon, that's for sure. Alright, so we want a Roggenrola in the cave. And we want that Blitzel. And we are going to make sure we buy Pokeballs before those encounters. Because if we don't, we are liable to lose those encounters. Or at the very least, we'll lose the Blitzel one again. Don't want to do that. Yes, reduce the Pokemon's HP, yada yada yada. Alright, let's see what our first encounter is. Shocker. It's probably going to be Pat Rat. Okay, let me go, guys. Wow. First grass. And it's a little pup. Not even Sandile. Or not Sandile. Not even Pat, right? Alright, what should we nickname our little pup? Lily pup. What's a good dog name? Sport? Jeez Louise. Are we just gonna get so unlucky and not catch this guy at all? Lil Jim Bob. As opposed to Big Jim Bob. Gotta be clear. It's Lil Jim Bob. Okay. Lil Jim Bob it is. Yes. Okay, well Jim Bob's gonna be one word. Little Jim Bob. There we go. Little Jim Bob, the lady. My goodness, I don't want to just run into every single wild Pokemon in the freaking world. So, the question is, do we run in to the Pat Rat we need on Route 2, or do we run into a Purloin, which would probably be a little bit better? Man, this Lil Pup also has the lonely nature. So, higher attack and lower defense. Maybe that'll be like a running theme with all of the Pokemon in this run. Alright. The next real battle, I say that in air quotes, is N. So we can go ahead and level up our guys a little bit before we heal them up. Yay! Chuck Norris learned Amber. Oh, I will say, it is nice that we have Lil Jim Bob. If for no other reason than his ability pickup is going to be hopefully helpful in just picking up random items. Yes, your Pokemon can be healed. Yeah, geez, I have no idea why it's showing our old Kevin the Sandile on the stream right now. We don't have him in our party. It's just Lil Jim Bob and Chuck Norris. Yeah, who is someone indeed? Alright, let's see. I don't think we can buy any repels this early, can we? Nope, but we will buy 10 Pokeballs because definitely gonna need it. Yay. Nope, there's nothing I want to do. Let's go listen to some propaganda and kick N's rear end. There we go. I don't care about your opinions of Pokemon Liberation. What a tool. Whew. Goodness gracious. Yes, of course you appreciate our attention. Trying to indoctrinate everyone into your cultish ways. Okay, Anne. Shut up and get whooped. Yeah, my special attack isn't phenomenal, but better than using a non-stab move. Nice. That burn is perfect. No pun intended, I guess. Alright. Next up, we've got Bianca. Her little puff and her snivy. This should be easy though with even just Chuck Norris. Okay, dude. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, we don't encounter her until the end. We don't encounter our next rival battle, which is Bianca, until the end of Route 2. Okay, Mom. Thanks. Yay, running shoes. We can finally run, guys. Alright, second encounter is Pat rat. Okay. Purloin would have been nice, but that's okay. I don't think we need the Pat rat after the second gym. There's no way that I one-hit KO this guy. Unless I crit, which I don't. Nice. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's catch this guy and get on our merry way. We've got a gym we need to defeat for the 7th time. Actually, that's not true. One of our attempts ended before we even left our bedroom. Alright, Pat Rat, what are we gonna nickname you, buddy? Not Remy. Are there any other famous rats? Stuart Little? You know what? Let's go Stuart Little. Theodore? Okay, Theodore. Are you, like, coming up with these names, or are you being inspired by something? I gotta know. Here, let's use this. Oh, well. Yeah, but Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks is not a rat. Although, is Pat Rat technically a rat, or is he is like more... Oops, that's not what I want. You're right, he does look like a chipmunk. I guess I've been taking his name a little bit too much at face value. A chipmink? Yes. Yes, he does look like a chipmunk. Actually, we can double check. Let's see what the Pokédex has to say. Let's see. Can keep food stored in cheek pouches. Use their tails to communicate. Yeah, it could be chipmunk rat hybrid. Nope. We don't need to heal up. We're fine. I don't think we'll run into any issues. All right. Alright, and then we got Sharon at the trainer school. Once we do that, we can get our Pokemon from the Dream Yard. And then we can give the gym a go. Dang. This Pat Rat's really trying. Not trying hard enough, though. Ooh. I think that's the first time we've avoided that trainer. Nice. Food potion. And a Pokeball. Woo! Yeah, that was my bad. I didn't need to step in the grass, and I did anyways. Okay. Let's just kick Bianca and then get out of here. Ooh. Apparently that Red Bull didn't quite do it for me. Probably need another one. I don't have one, but I probably need one. There we go. And to send. Why is he giving us switch options? We should be on set. Yeah, I wonder if that changes every time you reset the game. I thought you could just I thought those settings stayed from save to save. Let's go ahead and fix that. Come on, Snippy, just go down. Okay, cool. Bye, Bianca. Go ahead and fix the settings here. Yeah, set and fast. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab... Oh, right. There's, I think, 2 trainer battles before we can grab our Pan Sage. So let's go ahead and level up real fast to... I believe the level cap is 14? Right. We're just going to level up to 12. And hey, look at Lil Bob. His pickup's already coming in use. He's got that item. We'll have to figure out what that is. Nope, do not want to learn Helping Hand. I just want to make sure that Theodore learns Detect. Don't want to accidentally get rid of that move. There we go, there's Detect. Yes, replace a move with Detect. Clear. We'll get rid of that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get our Pan Sage, and then we will fight Sharon, and then we will be on our way to beating this first gym yet again. One moment. Alright. Just gonna use Ember. Just his sweet spot. Oh, nice. A crit. See if we get so lucky this next time. Not at all. Okay, come on, guys. Let me go. Oof. Bite. Oh, geez, Louise. Takedown. That did a lot of damage. Okay, that held item that little Jim Bob picked up was an antidote, which could very much come in handy. We'll have to take that from him and from her and use it later. Oof, that's a lot of damage. Nice, nice, nice. And Sharon's gonna start off with the Oshawott, so that'll be nice once we get our Pan Sage. Yes. You know what? We're gonna nickname this guy. We're gonna nickname him Blunt Jr. after his father, Blunt. Alright, there we go. He will avenge his father. So let's go ahead and switch him up front. And we'll make him level 12. Oh, yep, we gotta make sure we grab that antidote off Lil Jim Bob. Alright, off we go to fight Sharon. Alright, Sharon. Let's get this over with. Yeah, it looks like... There it is. Nature Brave. Yeah, Blunt Jr.'s got Brave Nature, so he's going to have higher attack and lower speed. A lot of plus attacks so far for our nature, which is not bad. I'm not complaining. Alrighty. Let's see if Sharon heals this guy up. Nope. Ain't worth it. he did bring up a good point. It is important to choose what item your Pokemon holds, which is why I'm going to be giving all of my Pokemon the Oran Berries that we get from Charon here. Nice. There we go. Alright. Just one more battle for the night. Before we end the stream, we are going to get this gym taken care of. Alright, let's go ahead and give this Oran Berry. We're definitely going to give it to Blunt. I will also give it to... Do we want to give it to Chuck? Yeah, we'll give it to Chuck. And Theodore, right? Because we cannot give it to Jim Bob. Alright, let's go heal up. Nope, I do not want to take a quiz about status conditions. Alright, alright. So, as long as we've got Pat Rat, we won't lose anyone on Gym 2. We don't lose anyone on Gym 2. Means that we can wipe Gym 3 with Chuck Norris. And then we're still back to Gym 4 to kind of see what we can finagle there. I'm almost wondering if it would be beneficial to put Dig on Boldore if he can learn it. After you do the Smackdown, well, because they'll use their Volt switch anyways. And that's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think all things considered, we made good time to the first gen. Would be real nice to have a Pig Knight here that knows a fighting type move. Whew, whew, jeez Louise, excuse me. Nice, critical hit. I love those. All right. Time to smack this guy. Come on, Chuck Norris. We're all counting on you. Just give me a little bitty critty hit. Perfect. Another crit. Alright, moment of truth. No, it's not nearly as much damage. Well, thankfully Growl's not going to affect this attack. Whew, goodness gracious. we go. Kill by burn. Alright, here we go. So, he's going to start with Lillipup. And then Panpour. So, I think we could... Let's take a look real fast at these moves. Yeah, nothing exciting there. We'll just start off with Tepig and switch into Blunt Jr. There we go. Did I leave? Yeah, okay, he's in the front. Whew, that would have been awkward. Oh, right, we should probably finish leveling up, shouldn't we? Alright. Fury Swipes. Yes, we do want to learn for Fury Swipes. It's a little bit better than Scratch. Alright. Sand Attack, yes. It's actually moderately viable. Alright, everybody's leveled up. Let's go ahead and give them a go here. Should be a cakewalk. Here's hoping it actually is. Man, this must be like a slow team that I've gotten. Or at least, you know, moderately slow with Tepig and Lillipup. But Theodore and Blunt Jr. have negative speed. It's something else. Alright, you just keep setting up, buddy. You don't need to attack a single time, okay? Oh, that was a big bite. Big bite, bud. Okay, come on. Come on. Jeez Louise, just barely holding on. Of course you found one orange berry, you turd. Okay, just done this. Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Blunt Jr., I just need you to take out this Panpour and we are good to go. Alright, let's just start whipping and see what happens. Alright, just two more hits. There we go. It was just one more hit. Perfect. So easy. So easy, so straightforward. And I want to get rid of Tackle. It makes no sense for us to have it. It's not Stab. So we just replace that Tackle with Flame Charge. And we're good to go. All right. Well, let's spend an hour here sifting through dialogue. Awesome sauce. All right. Well, that is the end of our stream tonight. At least we made it back through Gym 1, which really, I mean, is a little bit of an accomplishment, you know? It's not nothing. So, oh. Alright, let's see if I can get the first badge up there. Yep, there it is. Alright, so I appreciate everybody hopping on tonight. I had a great time. I hope y'all did too, watching us play Pokemon Black. We're going to call it here, and you know, if you want to see any more of my stuff, you can check it out on YouTube, TikTok, occasionally Instagram. I believe I have everything linked in my link tree, and I believe it should be in both Spotify and, not Spotify, should be both on Twitch and YouTube. So you should be able to check out that link tree to see where all of my links are at. So, thanks for hopping on, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Check out YouTube, check out Twitch, and we'll see you next week.